All right, what you're looking at here are 4-hour candles of Roku. We'll go ahead and turn this on real quick. So, um, there we go. 4 hours Roku, and yes, this works on anything: crypto, stocks, futures, forex, whatever you want to use it for. It works. Right now, we're just doing a video on how you can figure out what stock you should be even messing with. Okay. Right now, I've got it set on a weekly zone. So this is this gray right here. This right here is a weekly candle turned into support and resistance zone. These are end caps. These are the things we're trading off of. You can trade off of these. I will show you, but these right here are where you want to buy. This is how you're going to get in at the bottom, okay? How you're going to get at the bottom. Look at that rejection right there. See that? We're going to come down here. Watch. I'm going to watch this. The cool part about this is when this happens right here, ding, 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 there's an alert that triggers right here that lets you know it's set on all of these, all the stocks that are in your watch list right here. Come over here, click add alert, come to whatever we want it to be. Can't do it on a replay. I'll show you in a minute. And it's going to ding you and say, hey, you got an end cap rejection. And on this stock, you should look at it. And when you see it, you go, oh, yeah, I want that. So we're going to, let's say we're just going to buy, 1,000 shares of Roku real quick. We buy 1,000 shares, right? Okay, where should we take profit at? I don't know. Let's go to the high up here, right? Maybe we should go higher. I don't know. Let's just trade the range, right? And then we go, okay, where should our stop loss be? Well, it should be at the bottom of that zone right there, right here. So we're risking 6,000 to make 47,000. La 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 la. Here we go. Still running, right? Now, how do you do the alert? Okay, well, let's get out of the replay. So you can, again, you can use this on any assets you want. I'm just showing stocks right now. We go right here, add alert. We're going to go first light beacon. We're going to go end cap rejection top. We're going to put once per bar, hit create. When any one of these stocks does something like this right here, it's going to tell you, okay? It's going to go ding, 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 and it's going to tell you that this stock is ready to go. Look at Tesla. Here we go. These are weekly zones. Now, this is how you would do it for swing trading. You can do this on smaller time frames. You can do this on 2-minute zones. You can scalp your ass off with this thing. Okay. There's an entry. There's an entry. There's an entry. There's an entry right there, and it gaps up. 130 entry. Boom. The next day, you've gapped up. I don't know. Let's see. 20%. Okay, cool. Here's rejections coming down. Rejections coming down. What if you use it with your trend shift? Boom, there's our trend shift. It's letting you know when they get out of the trades and when they get in. It's just extra confluence. We have a lot of indicators that are really badass that are not like anything else that you've seen. We're not just building things that everybody else has built and saying, oh, ours is better. No, we're making and inventing new ideas and new ways to get into trades. Here's NVIDIA. Rejection, rejection, rejection. Look at all these entries. These are all weekly end caps. All right. You can also set an alert so that when it comes off and bounces off of this zone here, breaks up, bounces off, it's going to give you an alert. So you can scalp this right here on a 4-hour time frame. Boom, 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 boom. Right. Now, if you could come in here and you go down and you go into a smaller time frame, say we're going to go into a 45-minute zone instead. So this is going to be a 45-minute candle turned into support and resistance zone. We're going to drop down into like a 5-minute candle on a time frame. So I'm going to show you how to scalp real quick with using this thing. Okay. There you go. Look at that. You can set it so you get alerts when this happens. Boom, boom. This is your entry right here, right? This comes down, breaks up. You go like this. You put your stop loss under that zone right there, right there, right there, right there. Boom. There's you a trade to take right there that gains 2%. Okay. 5-minute time frame. You can look at this right here. Here's scalps. Boom. Say you want to trade futures. Oh, here, we're going to go to futures now. Let's swap over to NQ. That's what I like to trade. I like to trade NQ. And we're going to go on to NQ and we're going to look for, where is my freaking NQ? Why isn't that at the top? I don't know. Here, 10-year yields. Oh, no, that looks like crap. Where's my NQ? Okay, we're going to do this real quick. We're just going to type in NQ. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's already, okay. Well, now it's at the bottom. I know where it is now. There we go. So we got some NQ on the table. And we're going to look for our zones. There they are popping up. Oh, my goodness. Look at these scalping opportunities right here. Look at this end cap rejection right here. Boom, right? You get into the trade. Boom. Here we go. Here we get into another one right here. Look at this. Boom. Look at those trades right there. This was that run that happened today. Look at these rejections on all of these zones here. Boom. Look at this right here. Say you go down into I know people are going to call me crazy, but 15 seconds right here, right? I like 15-second Hikadashi. And change colors on candles because it's not set. And we're going to look for break, retest. Boom. Look at that on the dynamic zone. You can use the end cap. You can use these zones right here. Boom, 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 boom. Look at this right here. Look at these wicks. You can get alerts for these too. It'll come down when this rejects and goes. It's going to actually send you an alert. That's this setting right here. Add alert. We'll go to, where is it? Byline rejection right there. Okay. And this is actually a byline sitting there. So you can turn it on if you want, byline, midline, whatever, and set the colors however you want. It's actually going to put zones on this thing. I don't care for them to be there, but some people do. And you can change colors for all this stuff. You can change colors for the zones, whatever you want to do. And you can come down even to smaller time zones. So some people are scalping the 15-minute candles. So we're trading a 15-second chart, but we're actually trading 15 minutes. Okay. We can see inside of the 15-minute candle. This right here is the beginning of a 15-minute candle right there, 3:15 p.m. Here's the end of it, 3:30 p.m. This zone is the moving support and resistance of the 15-minute candle. Right here is your trade. Comes through, breaks over, comes down, retests, breaks up, boom, there's your scalp. There you go. Oh, I'd get in more than that, probably about 4 more. Yeah, we're on minis. So, and then your stop loss right there at the loan, right there at the zone, right? We're doing something like that. There you go. There's your $675. This is the power of the first light beacon. It also has buy and sell signals. Boom. You take these buy and sell signals off to rejections off of end caps or the zones. Like this one's not good because it didn't just reject, right? This one's good because it's pushing up through and rejecting. Boom. This one was a reject and a push. Boom. Those are good signals. You take these signals when it's down in these zones like this, those are good signals. They're really good signals. You can come down into like a 2-hour candle right here. That's on my other favorite is a 2-hour. Boom, that's really good. Now, here's the best thing. You don't even have to use time. We can go to intraday. We can go to US pre-market zone. That's my ultimate favorite zone is the US pre-market. I'm going to turn off these candles for now. I'm going to go to a 2-minute time frame. And this is US pre-market. These are the US pre-market zones. Look at these rejections. Boom. This is 9:30 right here. You ever wanted to know why 9:30 pumps the way it does or drops? You just found out. This zone right here is special, ain't it? Again, this is patent pending. You're not going to find anywhere else. Now we can go into New York right here. Let's go into New York. This starts at New York and it gives you a New York zone right here. Crossover, under, break, retest, boom. There's your real move. If you turn on our Orbex indicator, you're really going to see what's going on. You can also London, Asia, weekly, monthly right there, but daily candle. That's awesome. If you'd like to trade Asia, watch this. Boom. Asia is going to give you a zone to trade off of now. Look at this right here. Here's the start of Asia's. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that. If you're above, you buy. If you're below, you sell. It's that simple. Really that simple. This thing is available on firstlightbeacon.com. And we love it. If you need any help, come into our Discord. You can access it from going to the website as well. Have a good one.